Hello, hello, hello. Let's see, am I popping in here? Hello, everyone. Yes, hi, it's Dallas Piana. You're in the Coaches Scaling Secrets and Strategies Facebook group. I am a social media marketer, business coach for coaches, mostly wellness, health and wellness, nurse coaches. And I help them build their business using Facebook, primarily some email. And that's what I do. And I share a lot of great free content in here every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. So I hope you can always join me and set your notifications so when I do go live, you hear from me. And if you're just jumping on, say hi below and that you can hear me. I think I've got all the tech in the background all set up perfectly today, but you never know. So if you're just jumping on, let me know you're there. Um, I am seeing a kind of a crazy background. Say hi if you're just jumping on. Hi, Carisha is on. Hi. Good, you can hear me. Thank you. All right, so today we're going to talk about the 6 daily activities that I teach in my program. Okay, this is something we teach in the My Client Accelerator program academy. This is something that you should be doing every day to get momentum, to get visibility, to start to nurture. You're going to learn to start to nurture and to connect with your ideal client. Now, before we even get to this point, I mean, this is something we just don't jump in our program, okay? You've got to have quite a bit of foundation already set up before you get to these 6 activities, okay? So let's just go through what you need to have in place. And you can, oh, great. You could, hi, Maria. Yep. So let me know if you have these in place. You need to know who you're marketing to. Who are you selling to? Who who needs your program? Okay, so you got to know who your niche is. Who's your ideal client? You need to know what groups, social media groups, Facebook groups, your ideal client is hanging out in, and you need to have joined those groups. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3, prior to doing daily activities, you need to optimize your personal page so that your cover photo is a billboard that is like the awning, your message of when you invite people over into your space, they'll know who you are, what you do. You need to have your email autoresponder set up with offering a free giveaway of some kind in exchange for someone's email. You need that set up, and you need content. Okay, and what generally what I recommend is that you have at least a week's worth of, well, before you even get started doing these daily activities, you want to have at least an hour worth of content on your personal page that people can binge on as you're inviting them over to your space. Okay, so you really need to lay the foundation and get all that in place before you start doing any of these daily activities. If you start doing these daily activities, it's just gonna flop. Okay, because there's really no place for people to come to and actually see who you are and what you're all about. So you want to make sure. So who does everyone have these things in place? You know your niche. You're in groups where your ideal client is hanging out. You've already optimized your personal page. You already have an autoresponder hooked up to a free giveaway, and you've got at least a hour worth of content on your personal page that once you invite your ideal client over to your personal page, that they can start binging on your content. So definitely want those in place before you start doing these 6 daily activities. Now let's go into these 6 daily activities. The first thing you want to be doing is you want to go into those groups where your ideal client is hanging out in, and for 15 minutes every day, you just want to comment on any posts there, answer questions, just get visible. Don't promote yourself, don't pitch yourself. You are just showing up every day. Show up and just answer questions and comment on other people's posts so that you just are getting exposure. Okay. And you do this for 15 minutes a day. So I recommend that you get out a timer, set your if you have a smartphone, you can use the timer on your phone. You can use a timer on your PC. You can just look for a timer app and use that. But just what I do is just set the timer, or else you'll be going on way past 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, it's like it flies by. Okay, so that's the first thing you want to do every day. You want to get visible. Next, you want to prime your feed, is what it's called, what we call it. Prime the feed, which means that you want to get into your home feed, and your home feed is all the friends that you have. You can see what they're posting in the last 24 hours pretty much, okay? Sometimes less hours depending on how many friends you have there. You want to get in there and you want to comment on your friends' feeds, okay? So you'll see we're inviting people, our new ideal client, over into becoming our friends, and now we want to start connecting with them. And how you start connecting with them is start commenting on their post, on their information that they're providing. So you can leave a reaction, you can actually make a comment. What I like to do in the beginning is tag them, so for sure they're going to see that I show up in their notification, that I actually connected with them. I'm acknowledging them. You want to, what I call, prime the feed. And you want to do this just for 10 minutes every morning. Again, set a timer. The next thing you want to do, number 3, is you want to take your content that you've created. You know, most people create it for the week, like on the weekend or one day a week, create content for the week, and you want to post one of your pieces of content on your news feed. So this only takes 5 minutes. You know, you copy it and you paste it. I'm not including in these 90 minutes of work that you're doing every day creating content. That is a separate kind of activity that you need to do outside of these 90 minutes of actually daily activities. Okay, so you want to post on your news feed. Okay, in the beginning, once is enough. You want the things to simmer. Okay, next you want to go back into those Facebook groups where your ideal client is at, and anyone that has commented on your post or commented on your comment, you want to connect with them as a friend. If you see other people in those groups that could be your ideal client, just invite them to be a friend. And you want to do this for 15, I think I said 15 minutes a day is what I'm checking. Let me just say, I think it's 15 minutes a day is what we do. 15 minutes, you just want to invite people to be your friend. Okay, so either they've commented back on your comments, on answering your questions, you've got a dialogue going. Those are great ideal clients. Then you also just want to get in there and you want to vet people and see if these people, anyone could possibly be your ideal client, and you just want to invite them to be your friend. Okay, remember the funnel, right? Let me get my funnel out here. You really want, in your marketing, you want to load up and invite as many people as you can over to your space, because most will say no, some will say yes, and as they get closer to you, and then obviously you want them to buy your program, less will buy your program, okay? But you've got to fill the top up. You've got to put the invitation out there to come connect with you, come over into your space and be your friend on your personal page, okay? It is easier that way than inviting them into a group, okay? We bring them over into our personal page is my strategy, and then from there we warm them up with your content before we invite them over into a group. Okay, so you want to be doing that consistently. Then you want to go back. Sometime it may not happen all at once. You may go back later in the day, maybe at lunchtime, and you want to comment or create a dialogue with anyone who has responded to your content that you've posted. Okay, so especially if you've done a call out post and people have responded to that, or they have commented on that, or you have ended your post in a question and people are telling you your answers, just like I do here. I'm going to go back and I'm going to comment or leave a reaction on every single person that has acknowledged some sort of connection with me underneath in my post. Okay. And you've got to let people know that you see them. Okay. And it really is quick. You take 15 minutes a day and you actually go back to the groups where you were playing in or on your own page, and you want to create engagement there. Now, a good way, the more engagement you create underneath a post, the more that Facebook is going to say, "Oh my God, this is not boring. People are having fun here. I'm going to push this post out to more of Dallas's friends or Andrea's friends or Dawn's friends, because they're having fun here and it's not a boring, a content here like everybody else is. People want to play on something like this when there's a lot of engagement going, okay? So you want to be sure that you go back and you respond to everyone. I teach that we use the heart, the haha, or the wow as the reaction. It gives more oomph to the post. And then, of course, create some dialogue underneath, okay? And the dialogue in the beginning can just be an acknowledgement of somebody leaving a comment. Gee, thanks for the comment. Hey, great to see you comment on my post. Oh, I agree with you. It doesn't have to be a long, drawn out comment back to their comment, okay? But you definitely want to be doing that, all right? 15 minutes a day. Again, set your timer on your phone or on your laptop or on your PC or on your desktop, whatever you're using. Okay, next, number 6 is you want to establish a more intimate connection with the people that you have invited over to your space. And what you do then is you start to tap people in the Facebook Messenger. Okay, it's also called the DMs, direct messages. It's also called private messaging people. But you want to go over there and you want to start You want to start communicating with people. You want to start a conversation with people, one by one over there in the private messenger. Okay, so you start just like you would at a networking event. Hey, how you doing? Glad that you decided to, connect with me. And you can start vague, and then you can get into, would you like to join my group? Okay, so what we do is we acknowledge people hitting my personal page, and then we warm them up through content and through having a conversation over there. And then 3 days, 4 days, 5 days later, we invite people over into my group. Okay, and then from there, the real connection starts. But in the beginning, you want to be doing these 6 things, which will take you 90 minutes a day. So that's an hour and a half a day. You can break it up into what you're doing in the morning and then coming back and maybe doing the engagement later on in the day or at lunchtime or something like that. But in totality and time-wise, it's 90 minutes a day. And if you do this for 90 days, which is 3 months, your business will transform, okay? You will have a following, you will have engagement, you will have momentum, and then from there, next step would be to make your offers, right? Promote your programs and services, okay? But this is something just to get your visibility going, to start nurturing your ideal clients once you have attracted them and invited them over into your space, and then connecting with people individually, okay? So who's doing this? Anyone doing this right now? Have a routine down? I think one of the major complaints I hear is how do I become consistent? What does that look like? And what it looks like is actually putting in a routine of activities that you do, the same activities day after day after day. Yeah, it'll become boring, but you know what makes it not boring is all of a sudden the people on the other side of your screen are starting to play with you. They're starting to connect with you. You're starting to get to know people personally. You're getting to know what their struggles are, where they're stopped, what their problems are, and that you can go deeper and deeper with them into, are they ready to have the problem solved? Okay, but you got to start somewhere. And this is the best place to start. So what I've done for you is I've created a kind of nifty little ebook, which is, I'm calling it my daily Facebook planner and tracker, where I kind of lay out these 6 steps for you in detail of what to be doing and how much time to spend in each area to equal 90 minutes a day. And then I've also created for you a tracker, okay? So with each of the 6 tasks or activities up on the top, and then Monday through Friday for a whole month here. And what you would do is what I want you to do is print this off every month, okay? And it'll keep you on task, okay? Keep you consistent. Have it right out in front of you, okay? Have I become visible? Did I go over and comment and answer questions over in other people's Facebook groups for 15 minutes? Did I prime my feed for 10 minutes? Did I post to my news feed every day? Did I invite friends over for 20 minutes? Did I acknowledge engagement for 15 minutes? Did I establish connections for 25 minutes? So if you're interested in getting your hands on this, comment tracker below in the comments, and I'll private message you the link so that you can download the ebook with the tracker. Okay, you know, to begin with, all these little tools help tremendously. You've got to develop a routine, and I believe a routine doesn't click in until like somewhere between like the 66th day to the 86th day. Okay, that's why in this you want to be doing this for 90 days, 3 months, these 6 activities every day. Now you can add on to this other things that you want to be doing every day. Maybe, you know, you are someone who's at a stage where you're emailing your list every day, so add that on. You know, maybe you are in a stage where you're doing promotion of your offers once a week. Add that on. You know, whatever you're doing that is a routine of yours, put it on a tracking sheet so that you can start measuring yourself and holding yourself accountable. This is how you hold yourself accountable, you guys. You've got to have some way to keep you on track in the beginning when there's a new activity, or else, you know, you don't know what to do. All right. Is this helpful? I'm wondering, is this helpful? Let me go into and see what's happening here. Hi, Mary. She wants the tracker, and Phyllis wants the tracker, and Paula wants the track it, and Margaret and Maria and Carla want the tracker. Great, you guys. Yes. Time Man at Dawn. Hi, Phyllis. So again, become visible, prime your feed, post on your news feed, invite people over to be your friends, acknowledge your engagement, and establish connections. That is the baseline. I'm promising you that your business will transform just with doing these 6 things. But like I said, you've got to have the foundation in place. You've got to know your niche. You've got to know where these people are hanging out. You've got to have your personal page optimized. You've got to have your email ready to go, and you want to have content ready to go. Okay. And content, you know, either you're producing it every day, or you're taking a day, a couple hours on a weekend and batching it. And I advocate, if you're just starting out, that you batch it. If you sit down and concentrate for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and you think of a theme and you run with that theme for the week for content, it'll flow much easily through your brain and create content of what you're going to post on your personal page for the week. Okay. Remember, your personal page has to have some lifestyle posts in there too. It cannot all be business. okay? And you cannot or very little promote your what it costs to work with you on there, okay? So you want to integrate lifestyle posts with business posts on there, but you want the majority to be educational, information, or inspiration that your ideal client would gobble up. So, you guys, any questions? Let's see what anything going on here. Helpful, very interesting. I have the first four. Great, Phyllis. Good. So you just have to add a few things, and that's fantastic. You know, while you're all on here, I just want to mention there is a 4-day summit happening next week. I think it starts on Wednesday. I'll post the link in another post here in the group. You know, it's so inexpensive, you guys. It's $47 for 4 days. And I was just at another summit, which was, you know, 5 times more expensive. And, you know, what's great about summits is you can look at the agenda and you can pick and choose what you want to go to and just get these nuggets of gold information that you can take and kind of incorporate into your business. So I highly recommend it. It's unlike any other because it's definitely a training, and it gives all kinds of different ways to market your business on the internet, okay? From podcasts to writing books to marketing to all of the different types of marketing. So if you are still unclear what kind of marketing you want to be doing, or you have mastered already Facebook or Instagram and you now want to build on it, and you're looking for the next area you want to market in, this is a great summit to be participating in. Actually, if you're interested in that link, just say summit below. That would help me out. Just say it in the comments below and I'll get you the link directly right into your inbox. Okay. So highly recommend you checking it out. There are, I think, 17 different speakers. And what's great about Saturday is a day of practical Zoom meetings with breakout rooms that you're actually implementing and applying what you learn in specific areas. So highly recommend it. Okay, so you're interested in the summit. Yeah, Carla wrote summit. I will get you that link right into your inbox, into your private messages. So Paula, I'm doing a lot of that, and I burned out mid-January and dropped my consistency. Finally re-energizing, getting back, I think you're saying, back into it. Yeah. You know, I get it. You know, that's why I say do it in 3 months blocks. Then, you know, relax a little bit. Okay. And then pick it up again. This is also something, once you master these 6 activities, a lot of this can be delegated to an assistant. Okay, you can delegate pieces of this to an assistant, okay, so that you can spend more time with your clients, okay, or improving your program or creating your business or expanding your business, okay. But you've got to get the basics down and do them routinely. I'm telling you, you will be energized as well because you're going to see people responding to you, which is fantastic. So Dawn wants the link to the summit. Dawn loves themes. Okay, you guys. So I think that's it for today. So again, if you want the tracker and the ebook on the 6 activities to be doing every day and how much time you should be doing, just write tracker below. And if you want the link to the summit directly in your inbox, just write summit below. And I will see you in the group. Everyone have a terrific day. Bye. Let's see how I'm going to get out of here.